In Kenya, more than 1 million children and adolescents are out of school. Many of these children face barriers such as long distances to school, poverty, and families who can't afford the cost of their children's education. But girls face additional barriers because of their gender. 10-year-old Sarah has never spent even one day in school. While her siblings and neighbors learn in classrooms and play with their friends, she helps with chores at home. She washes the dishes, cleans the house, and watches over the goats. If her mother is unable to find a way to send her to school, Sarah will likely be married off at a young age. In some cultures in Kenya, when a girl like Sarah reaches a certain age, she undergoes female circumcision, or female genital mutilation. After she has undergone this rite of passage, a girl is considered a woman old enough to be married. Amy was forced to drop out midway through secondary school, and by 17, she was already a mother and married to a man 15 years older than her. When Amy's husband would drink, he would beat her and insult her, so she and her 3 children have taken refuge with her parents. She is doing her best to ensure that her little ones have the educational opportunities that she never had.
Na struggle na tupata elimu kwa sababu nimejionea mimi. Maisha nimeishi sio nzuri kabisa. Nataka wawe na msingi mzuri. Watakuwa employed, watajitegemea. Si kama mimi vile ninakuja mpaka saa hii at this age nategemea mzazi.
From a young age, many girls in Kenya and around the world understand that getting an education is key to their future. Some are even willing to defy their parents to get it. Jennifer's father couldn't afford to send her to school, so when she was 9 years old, her uncle suggested her father marry her off. Jennifer didn't want to get married at such an early age, so she ran away. With help, Jennifer was able to find somewhere to stay and enroll in school. Her father disowned her and even cursed her to die. But Jennifer stayed in school. After several years away, she returned home to try to reconcile with her family. Her father shunned her and even threatened her with violence. It was with a heavy heart that she made the journey back to school.
When I went to my dad and tell Dad, I'm leaving to school and I'm going to school. You know what my dad told me again? Go, and I don't want to see you in this home. And your lovely dad telling you like that. I feel bad that I have my brothers. I'm the firstborn in our house, so they're harming and holding me. See, just go. Stay why shall I stay? Because my dad is not, he doesn't want you in this home. I don't want you to cry every day when you come here. I want you to have peace where you are.
When girls go to school and complete their studies, rates of child death, early marriage, and young pregnancy can be cut in half. Girls who complete their education are more empowered to make decisions about their bodies, their health, and their lives, and better able to provide for their children and even help other girls.
After finishing school, indeed I'll help so many girls. Yeah, I'll help fight against FGM. Yeah, and indeed I'll help so many people to acquire this education so that our community will go up.
In these communities, even you ask the Katas, that is the circumcisers, do you have any other village within this community where you don't get customers? And the customers, I mean, where you don't get girls to cut? They will tell you, villages where people have embraced education, it is very rare for us to get somebody to cut. So I want to say that we need to advocate for this change. We need to advocate for girl child education. We need to advocate for people to embrace education, especially among both boys and girls, so that we open up this community. It will be easier for us to do away or to eliminate these harmful practices like FGM if we embrace education.
Josephine's father didn't want to send her to school, but her aunt protected her from early marriage and supported her studies. Now a head teacher, Josephine is returning the favor for other girls in the community, rescuing girls from families where they're at risk of FGM and early marriage, and ensuring that they get an education and a chance at a better life.
I'm a girl child, and I know the position of a Maasai woman. I wouldn't wish them to become beasts of burden. If now I look at the women whom we grew together, they look older than I am because of the kind of work that they do. Yeah. I would wish that every girl could have education, because I know educating a girl is educating a nation.
Join the movement to ensure that every child, everywhere, is in school.